Hi, Martin McGrath here from Financial Edge Group, and today I want to take you through the 5 steps I think everyone should be going through to understand their finances in any uncertain times, but particularly times we're living in today. So the 5 things I'm going to focus on are expenses, income, entitlements, how long the money's going to last for, and what opportunities you should consider. So let's jump into expenses. I think it's important for everyone, no matter what stage of life you're at, self-employed, retired, working, got a mortgage with kids, now's the time to sit down and look at what your expenses are. What are the minimum expenses you're spending in terms of your mortgage, living, probably a lot of travel, all those things, insurances, subscriptions, and try and understand what that equates to. What is on a per month or per week basis? Are there some things in there we can save on? But at least get an understanding of what that figure is. Then let's go to the income side of things. So what income have you got that you can rely upon that's going to come in no matter what happens? Whether it's employment income, whether it's business income, investment income, government, pensions, etc. What income have you got coming in? Again, per week or per month, to try and figure out what that income is. Then, once we know what those 2 figures are, let's consider what other entitlements or cash reserves might we have. Is there any of the government stimulus that's recently announced that might apply to you, that you might be eligible for, that you didn't know about? There's plenty of things to read. If not, get in touch with us and we can talk you through some of those. So what stimulus entitlements can we get? If it's work related, what annual leave, sick leave, long service leave, what entitlements do we have there? And then also, what other cash reserves do we have? Worst case, what have we got in the bank? What have we got as mortgage redraw? What's in the offset account? What things could we, if we needed to, get our hands on? Once we know that position, we also know kind of what our backups are and how many backups we have. Once we've got the information, what our expenses are, what our income is, what our entitlements are, what we can figure out is, in the worst case scenario, how long do we have for that money to last? Do we have 4 weeks of annual leave? Plus we've got so many weeks of savings, plus we've got so much money in our offset account, plus our savings account. That means that we can get by for 6 months or 12 months or 2 years if the worst thing happened and we're in this pandemic for a long period of time. That should give you some confidence that you've got that backup and that reserve there. Ideally, we want that to be at least 6 months, ideally 12 months or 1, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, but understand what that is. It should give us some confidence that that's okay. If this thing went on for longer than we thought, we've still got some money to survive and live off. Once we've done that, we've got that number, hopefully that gives you some confidence. But if that number is large and you've got a large cash reserve or whatever, then we can look at step number 5. And that is, consider what opportunities there might be. Whether that's an opportunity to prepay something, buy something while it's on discount or cheap, whether that's the opportunity to buy more investment assets, contribute to super, save some tax, buy some shares, buy some property while those prices are down or maybe down. It might be an opportunity to, if you're in a strong financial position, to take advantage of where the market's at. Only if it's part of your long-term plan, but it's certainly something to consider, that if you've got your financial foundation safe and secure, it's important to explore those opportunities. So hopefully that's helped. They're the 5 steps to work through: expenses, income, entitlements, cash reserves, how much money do we have and how long is that going to last us, and lastly, the opportunities that are around at the moment. If that helps, get in contact with us if you've got any further thoughts or questions, and catch up soon.